I've been racing at that point for 25 years. It was a big milestone in my life.
Tell about the picture of you and your dad on your parents' coffee table that was taken of you guys the day after your first Indy 500.
Yeah, it's a picture. I think I'm in the car and I'm just looking at him. He's kind of looking back, and it's like, how did we get here? That was if I hadn't won another race or another championship or another Indianapolis 500, that would have been a great moment. That was a great moment, and that was I hope, and I think he thought it was worth everything, all that sacrifice in that very moment we got to share there. That was pretty cool.
Your brother Marino, when he was telling me about that, said still to this day when he sees the picture, he gets emotional. Your mother, when I brought it up, she actually got choked up on the phone describing it. What about that picture specifically is so meaningful?
I think because of everything that has happened, that I think I was, what would I have been there, 34? I just turned 35. I've been racing at that point for 25 years. And so it was just that was kind of it was a big milestone in my life, and I think, my dad's, and as I said, everything the whole family had been through, it was it was special.
How would you describe the feeling of winning your first of 3 Indianapolis 500s?
I mean, obviously joy, but also surprise that it happened, because the more you compete at Indianapolis, the more you realize that you have absolutely no control over what happens. You go out there, you show up with a fast car, you do your absolute best, but there's so many little things can take you out of it, and so that feeling of just almost surprise and relief that it happened, that everything had come together.
How would you describe what the scene's like there?
The first one was mayhem because it was raining very heavily, so they made Victory Circle. There was photographers, there was people, there was somewhere in there were the team guys, my family, and we were all trying to sort of celebrate, and people were trying to get the pictures they needed to get, and it was just pandemonium, and it was awesome.
And what would you say is the most satisfying moment from your career?
I'm lucky, I've got a few to choose from. I really don't know. To put it down to one, I couldn't. I mean, any one of those Indianapolis 500 wins of the 3. Obviously the 4 championships, but there's races that, you wouldn't even think of. You wouldn't even realize I probably finished 5th or 10th or something, and I think, well, that was one of the best races I ever drove, that kind of thing.